YouTubers, how's it going? Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. I'm here in Vancouver, over by Kingsway Boulevard here. And I want to do a quick video for you guys. It's kind of important. I kind of saw this one on Facebook. Somebody posted it, a real estate agent that I know, a friend of mine. She posted it on Facebook and I saw it. I'm like, whoa, I could add this to my housing crisis video section. You know what I'm saying? It's really good. So bear with me on this. I'm walking and reading it at the same time. Housing buyer beware. Landmark BC court ruling will shake real estate industry. Woo! This is a big one. ABC Supreme Court ruling will send shockwaves through the arm of the Canadian real estate market that is powered by foreign capital, say immigration lawyers. The ruling targets weakness in Canadian laws that often lead to foreign owners of real estate in cities such as Metro Vancouver and Toronto to claim they are residents of Canada for tax purposes when they are not. The Landmark BC decision requires Notary Public Tony Liao to pay his client more than $600,000 because Liao failed to adequately determine whether the Vancouver house his client was buying for $5.5 million had been owned by a tax resident of Canada. As a result, the Canada Revenue Agency did not get paid, and at that time, the sale, the 25% capital gains tax it charges non-resident sellers of Canadian on property and non-profit they make on the sale. So the CRA later demanded the buyer pay the $600,000 tax. The buyer in turn said arguing Liao failed to discover the seller was not a tax resident of Canada. The CRA considers people who don't live in the country at least 6 months of the year and don't pay income taxes here to be foreign property investors and speculators, and thus subject to capital gains tax. 3 Canadian immigration lawyers said the CRA tax residency rule is often not enforced. So, if it's not enforced, what do you go ahead and do what you want? It's like, it's like that attitude, you know what, sorry for getting caught. You know, when you get caught, I'm sorry, I'm apologizing for getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do something, but it's not illegal until someone catches me, you know? The Canadian immigration lawyer said the CRA is often not enforced, even in overheated housing markets in Vancouver and Toronto that are in part fueled by offshore money. The complex ruling published this money by BC Supreme Court Justice Kenneth Affleck strikes to the heart of the gaping hole in Canadian tax, immigration, and property tax transfer law, says the immigration lawyers. So basically, sometimes there's a lot of misrepresentation on the clients themselves too. They're not telling the lawyers the whole story. I'm not taking defense of this guy, Mr. Liu. I'm not taking in defense. I'm not taking sides. I'm saying sometimes a lot of people tell accountants what they're supposed to tell the accountants and lawyers what they're supposed to say so they could get away with certain things. You know what I'm saying? The BC decision is a stark warning to real estate agents, notaries, and lawyers who fail to ensure that sellers of properties are truly tax residents of Canada, said David Lesprince, a tax immigration lawyer based in Toronto. This is truly a game changer, said Vancouver immigration lawyer Richard Kurland. It's a precedent. Real estate agents can now go knock on a door from the taxman asking for capital gains, taxes that should have been collected by Ottawa because the agent failed to make adequate inquiries. Wow. Sam, a Vancouver immigration lawyer, said the judge's decision alerts purchasers to the dire consequences of making offers on properties sold by people who may be trying to avoid capital gains tax by falsely declaring they are a tax resident of Canada. Many buyers and their agents, Hyman said, are not being diligent in making sure the seller is a physical or tax resident of Canada, while others are being cavalier or engaging in willful blindness about it. The immigration lawyer urged BC government to end the honor system that leaves it largely up to the sellers to state on the real estate industry forms whether or not they are residents of Canada for tax purposes. Honor system. Honor system. Yeah, the honor system. Good old honor system. What happened? If anyone knows what happened to the honor system, comment below, because I'm going to put a poster up on these trees here, probably tomorrow when I get some time, asking where has the honor system gone, looking in search of honor system. Please phone call reward if found. BC Liberals, Curlin said have stubbornly refused to solve the costly problem by reforming the government's property transfer forms to require sellers to answer whether they are a tax resident of Canada. See, but a lot of these, you guys gotta remember, a lot of these documents are sometimes too, when I'm looking at documents, government documents and stuff, they're severely misworded sometimes. The thing could ask me if I work in a gas station, and they would ask me, instead of asking me, do you presently work in a gas station? Instead of asking me that, it would say, do you work dispensing, are you a fuel dispenser at a, like, sometimes it's all paraphrased sometimes, and that, I'm not taking sides of these guys either, not taking sides, but sometimes the documentation isn't clear. But citizenship is as irrelevant as eye color, Kirtland said. Of course. The issue that really matters to most Canadians about the CRA, he said, is tax residency, whether a home buyer or seller pays their fair share of taxes in this country. All three lawyers say Canada is foregoing hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue by not enforcing the country's tax residency rules, which are designed in theory to give long-term residents an advantage over foreign nationals. The lawyer said they hope the federal government, which this week pledged to target high-risk international tax and abusive tax avoidance cases, will make it a priority for CRA to audit mansion owners who pay little to no income taxes. See, there you go. So now they're going to start auditing. They're going to start doing things by the book, doing things that they should have been done from the beginning. And this is going to free up some revenue for the province, for the country. It's going to help schools, hospitals. Everyone needs to pay their fair share. Plain and simple. Straight up. I pay my taxes. The guy down the hall from me in my mall pays his taxes. The mall pays his taxes. You know, everybody pays their taxes, right? It's got to work rounded, you know what I'm saying? But some of the same people at the same time are claiming to the CRA that they are not residents under our tax law, so they don't have to declare their global income and property holdings and pay income taxes on them in Canada. Wow. I don't know, guys. I think I just opened up a can of worms here with this article. Somebody posted it. A friend of mine actually posted it on. She's a real estate agent. And she posted it on Facebook, and I saw him like, holy smokes. And it's really, it's the whole shadiness, you know, this whole shadiness that's going on, and honor system, you know. You see this pole right here? This pole's made of wood, great Canadian wood. I'm gonna print something off on a computer and post it there, and I'm gonna offer a $200 reward if anyone could find honor for me. Honor system, where has it gone? Does anyone care? Has everyone been robbed so much that they lost faith in honor or integrity anymore? I don't know. I want you guys to comment below. Let me know how you guys feel. Mike Martin's here reporting from Vancouver on Kingsway Avenue. Just chilling out here, going for a walk with you guys. And, wow, that guy's flying. Wow, that guy's just flying around the corner. Anyways, let me know if this affects any of you guys, and how you guys feel about this, and comment below.